Hello, greetings to everyone. I'm Dr. Omar, and I just wanted to say something about atheism and hypocrisy. Um, Again, I talk slowly, kind of thinking while I'm talking. Um, so please increase the speed so it's easier for you, like 1.5 maybe. Um, so yeah, um, the what I wanted to talk about was there's numerous things we do in life because we know that it's intelligent and safe and responsible to do that. Like we wear a seatbelt, um, we're careful putting the food in the fridge or whatever, and it's because if we don't do that, we're gonna get sick and we're gonna die. Our family members are gonna die. Our children are gonna die, and we should continue to do that. Um, um, and even like in our industries, if there's something that could cause, one in even like one in a thousand chance that's there could be some injury or something, or even less than that, one in 10,000 or whatever, then you know we have good organizations like OSHA and other organizations that mandate our companies to put institute policies and practices that prevent these tragic things. And we should continue to do that. We should continue to improve that, and that's wonderful. And doing anything less than that is irresponsible. And I just want to just um, use that as a jumping board to talk about theism. That I don't understand why my atheist fellow brothers and sisters, why they don't use that same logic and say, look, both morally and in terms of benefit and harm. Why they don't take that to um, you know, thanking God for what they have and for trying to live a godly life. I'm a Muslim, but I'm just talking about theism in general. And so, you know, if there's like this small chance if I go out today and if I don't wear a seatbelt, there is a small chance that I will get hit. And as the car stops suddenly, my face will, uh, may God protect me, project me into the windshield and smash my face in my head. And I don't want that. I'm going to wear my seatbelt. Um, and I'm going to make sure, anyone who's in the car with me wears the seatbelt. But, and I hope you do, and I hope all your loved ones and everyone does that, everywhere around the world. But why don't we also do that with regards to, you know, theism? In that, I mean, I believe in God. I believe it's irrational and illogical to believe that, all of this unimaginable wonder of the universe just arose out of chance. Out of, if there's no God, there's literally an infinite configurations of how matter energy could have arisen, and the what we witness is mind-boggling in its beauty and purpose and everything. So I have absolute belief in God, both philosophically and in every single way. But for my atheist brothers and sisters who don't, why not just at least like so to speak, wear your seatbelt, and even if you don't believe in God, at least take a few times a day, like 3 times a day, and just pray to God. Just say that, God, if you're there, I don't believe, I don't have belief, but if you're there, please guide me. Please, if I'm not seeing something, please let me see it. You know, um, it, it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt to take a few minutes out, uh, every part of the day. I don't get it. There are some atheists out there who would, argue at length that there's no God and spend a lot of time doing that, but then they won't take a fraction of their time just praying to God and saying, God, I don't have infinite knowledge, and perhaps I'm missing something. If you're there and you created this universe and world for me, I'm sorry for not seeing that. Please guide me, and thank you for creating me and sustaining me. And please guide me so I'm guided and I go to the good place. I go to a place of reward. You know. Speaking about reward, to me, it's obvious that this life is a test. If people talk about the problem of evil, I see literally zero problem, because if life is a test, as I see that, you know, God would want to make something a test, um, so He puts the people who deserve in the good place and people who deserve in the bad place. May God protect us all from going to the bad place. But you would expect there to be difficulties in a test. That's the nature of a test, and that's another topic that we all need to reflect on. But back to the main point about hypocrisy, we're so careful about so many things in this fleeting life that could end any day, literally any day. I mean, people of all ages die all around the world, no matter in rich countries or poor countries. They die every single day. So why not you put that same effort? It should be, you know, vastly more towards our afterlife, our the life, you know. Now, of course, atheists will say, "Oh, I don't believe in the afterlife." Yeah, but how could you be so sure? You know, you can't be so sure you're not going to be hit in a car accident, so you can wear your seatbelt. And how could you be so sure that in this world that's so, you know, amazing, it has these beings who can have this sense of right and wrong, who have these beings who have the ability to use their intellect, have this all these creatures of dazzling abilities, have this fine-tuned universe and fine-tuned earth that was even a zillionth of a percent off one way or the opposite way in terms of its values. There would be no life. Not only would there be no life, there'd be no galaxy, there'd be no stars, there'd be no rocks, there'd be no atoms. If these forces, the physicists have calculated that if these laws, the constants in the laws, if they were not so perfectly calibrated, matter won't exist. It'd just be just a sea of chaotic energy, and that's it. So I'm just saying, just take some time out at least to pray to God, thank God, and you know, there's numerous times where we may and sorry if this ends right away. So I don't know exactly when it's gonna end, but I just want to say, there's so many times when uh, I'm I'm uh, I'm kind of losing my thought. I forgot my chain of thought, but there's but just do the right thing. And oh yeah, I was talking about in terms of when to pray. Just make it a routine. Make it a routine. Like when you get up in the morning, just take a moment and just say, man, thank God I'm alive. A lot of people, they die when they're asleep. That people I check the statistics, but people, the death during sleep is I believe is more per unit time than the death during awake. And before you go to sleep, take some time, pray to God. Sometime in the middle of the day, maybe like in a time when there's like a big change, like the sun is setting, or so some set time. Take out time and pray to God. You know, I'm not saying to take out an hour, but just take out a few minutes and say, "Oh God, please guide me if I'm missing something." There's all types of people who don't see something because of whatever issue. Like blind person, you can explain vision as much as you want, but he won't see what you're seeing. And same with like I don't know other conditions.